So hello everyone and welcome to another Feature Friday. This time we're going to take a look at the application configuration application, which is relatively new in Application Suite 9.1, but in particular is the function within called the canvas. And this is where the different visual elements of the mobile applications or the MAF applications are actually visible while you're making changes to them. So just a quick little video just to kind of get you oriented with what the canvas can do for you, and hopefully you will enjoy it. So before we get started here, let me remind you that this is Application Suite 9.1, and the assumption I have is that you have deployed and activated the application configuration component of Application Suite. Okay, so here we are in Manage 9.1. We're on an operational dashboard, and one of the first things I am going to do is go down into Security Groups, and I'm going to look for a particular security group, and it's the MAF config admin, and I'm going to make sure that the people who I wish to have access to it are in that security group. So, step 2. Okay, once we've done that, we are going to go all the way down to the very bottom of our list, and under Application Administration, you're going to find Application Configuration. Go ahead and launch that. And not shown on the screen, but be sure that your environment knows how to get to the URL. In the case of these tools, the URL begins with app config. You may get an error if your environment does not know how to get to that URL. With previous versions of Application Suite, you had to set up a Docker desktop environment, download the images, and then launch the application tools in a browser. Now, this application replaces all of that, and you can go directly to the list of mobile applications. So, just for fun, I've already cloned an application here, and I'm going to choose it for this video. Give it a moment to load up and render here. And the first thing that I will note to you is that down here in the canvas area, if a particular selection over here in the navigator is not a graphical component, then you'll get a message here in the canvas that says this is not a graphical component. So once you get into states and the data sources and things like that, those obviously will not render here on the canvas. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here and get into the Pages section. Choose Pages, and then I'm going to choose a specific page here. Give it a moment to compile, and there we have a representation of what the My Schedule page actually looks like. If I move my mouse over here to the right-hand side and hover over a component, it tells me what its name is. I'm going to go ahead and click on that component, and it's going to take me to in the code where that component actually is. If I scroll down just a little bit, I can see the pieces of that header, such as the content switcher icons over on the right-hand side. Now I'm going to slide down to this panel. You notice I went to the button, but if I go up just a little bit, there I am actually in the panel that holds the button. Click that, takes me up to the code, and there is the XML code for the panel. And I can see in the code here there is the button for Get Materials, and it has an ID of P26J8. And of course, if I go down into the button, I can see that name, and if I click on it, then it takes me into that code as well. So there you go. kind of a high-level view of using the canvas, but it is certainly handy to actually see the different components and to be able to jump quickly to the code that actually makes them happen. Hope that was helpful, and stay current, my friends.